If you're just getting going in screen printing with your DIY hinge kit, you might notice that it takes some screws to actually use the kit. Well, in this video, we want to actually show you how to use the DIY hinges and screens without actually drilling holes into anything. So if you're at home, you don't want to drill holes into a table, or you don't want to go to the store and buy a piece of plywood to drill holes into to use the hinge kit, you can actually use clamps, or you can actually screen print just using the frame directly onto a shirt. So let's show you how to use the clamps first. Check this out. Okay, here you see the C-clamp. This is a vice grip style C-clamp. These are pretty fancy. I got these out of our shop. You can also use the screw style of C-clamps. Basically, all we're going to do right here is we're going to put the hinges directly to the edge of the table, and then very tautly we're going to C-clamp those guys down. So I'm going to do that on both sides here. Just screw that a little bit tighter. And that allows us to actually use the hinges. So we can take the screen off like so, slide the screen back on, and use the hinges as they were intended. So on and off, allowing the screen to go up and down. So let's actually print a shirt using this. Okay, we're going to start by laying the shirt down flat. Now we do want to make sure that our design's centered. So typically remember, 3 fingers down, tuck the tag underneath, put the shirt all the way up to the collar like that. This particular screen that we used in the DIY video, a little bit too big of image. So what we did is we actually taped off the top and the bottom of it so that our screen print will come directly in the center here. So this print actually, the shirt's a little bit too high, which is nice. I can just take that off. One cool thing about using the hinges, and then pull the shirt down slightly. And then once I'm done, I can actually set each shirt in the same spot right there. All right, so right there perfectly. We're going to be using, for this print, our new Green Galaxy Nebulous Navy. This is the same type of ink that you got in your kit, just a different color. All the inks, there's about 14 different colors you can get on our website, screenprinting.com. Water-based ink, very user-friendly. Cleans up with water. So then we're just going to flood the screen down, and I'm going to print back. So probably just do 2 passes, flood up, print back, leaving it open. Then we'll pull that up. Squeegee down, you can just pop that off there, and there's our print. Perfect. So now we can come in, we can put some tape down, put some magic marker or just pen, so I know every shirt needs to go in the same spot. So I can either keep my screen in like so and just have it sit up and down, just slide the shirts underneath, or I can pull it out every time, whatever's easiest. Now if you don't want to use the hinges at all you need to do is simply take your shirt, place it flat on the table, and then we're going to simply set the screen on top of it, line it up so your design's in the center of the shirt. And then important if you're doing it this way is that you hold the screen down. So you got to use one hand to hold it down, the other hand to print with. So we have enough ink on this screen right now. Very important to hold it down. So I'm just going to push it down there. Make sure you're using a sturdy table. And then just lift it right off. When you're lifting it off, lift it straight up. And there's our print. So 2 ways to use your DIY hinge kit without actually using screws. Check out all of our DIY information on our website. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you enjoy screen printing.